I'll be talking about the goals I'll have for this internship. The specific goal that I have is to gain as much experience and much knowledge about the internship as possible, so I can use that as to my advantage to get the better jobs and get better job opportunities. The reason I say that because I want to get the best jobs possible, so I can have money and save my money for the future and invest my money, because I think that's very important that everyone invest their money, because you want your money to grow as you get older and have that generation wealth for the future generation. And I think that's very important to me, and I want as much knowledge as possible, as much intel as possible on the internship to help not only myself but everybody else around me. Measurable. I think this is a measurable. I think it's very measurable because I gotta stay focused and hold myself accountable. Because if you don't hold yourself accountable, you lose track, and that will cause you to miss out on opportunities, job opportunities, opportunity with these big companies, and you do not want to do that, because that one opportunity could be the big opportunity you need to start your career immediately, or have to grind even harder, and you don't want to make it hard on yourself, because that will take a toll on you eventually. So you will want to jump on the opportunity as soon as possible. A smarter attainable goal. My small attainable goal is to manage my time well, because you don't want to just be all over the place and do one thing at a time and just jump into another thing. Manage your time well. If you need a break, take a break, because it's okay to take a break, because you don't want to have all that stress on your body, all that stress on your mind, and you don't want to overthink everything, and that's the thing that I will be working on the most, is my overthinking, because I have a tendency to overthink at times, and that causes me to be stressed a little bit. So that's probably one of my biggest weaknesses right now, is overcomplication and overthinking, and I'm working on that right now, and I think that's very important to get rid of that tendency, because you don't want to have a lot on your mind while you're working, because that could cause your work. It can affect your work. It's essentially what I'm saying. Overthinking can affect your work. It can cause you to think about one thing when you do something else. Stress, lack of sleep, and etc. So that is what I'm working on right now. And another thing is time management. Like I said earlier, a minute ago, my time management is good, but needs to be improved upon. I have a tendency to procrastinate a lot, not a lot, but at times, and I want to get that stigma out of me, and you should never procrastinate, because you might miss out on an opportunity. Is my goal realistic? Absolutely, it's realistic. I will be writing down or taking notes on my goals and making sure that I accomplish my goals, because I want to make sure that I hit all milestones as soon as possible, so I can get the job opportunities quicker, because in this sports world, opportunities open and close in a heartbeat. So I need to jump on my stuff as soon as possible. Make sure that my milestones are hit. Make sure that I get the best jobs possible, and making sure that I'm ready for the job, because you can have all the experience as you want, but if you're not ready for the job, you should take it. You need to make sure that you are 100% confident and ready for the job. And the last thing is timeline. The timeline is very important because you need to stretch out your plan. You just can't have your plan all crunched up into like a little bubble. You need to think outside the box and expand your timeline. Luckily enough, I'm only a sophomore right now, a transfer sophomore, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to get internships, gain experience, talk to people, and expand my network. So I had at least 2 more years at the least, 2 or 3 more years. So I'm gonna use that to my advantage. And those are my goals for this internship. I'm looking very forward to this internship. And I hope that I gain a lot of experience because experience is powerful.